Hello, everyone. Welcome to Lex Talk World Talk Show presented to you by Clickaway Creators. Today, we have Mr. Kiran Padalkar, who is a lawyer from Mumbai. Kiran began his career with Mansuklal Hiralal and Co. first as a paralegal and then as an associate. He also joined India Law Alliance in December 2013 as an associate and was promoted to partner in October 2019. With a decade of experience in real estate, arbitration, general and commercial litigation, Kiran believes his mentors in this profession have paved the path for his success. In his free time, he also enjoys playing cricket and spending quality time with his son. He also has keen eye for art with a focus on theater and drama. Hello, Kiran. It would be great if you can please brief us about your journey as a legal professional so far.
Hi, Gia. Thank you. See, my journey was phenomenal. My mentors were very supportive since I joined Mansuklal Hiralal and Company in 2008, beginning 2008. Since then, my mentor, the senior partner of Mansuklal Hiralal and Company, who taught me law as well as how to become a good human being in life to progress. So whatever I am today is just because of him. So it was phenomenal. He taught me various things in law as well as in life. So the best thing he taught me is that you will never fail if you read the law. So don't worry about the results. Just enjoy the journey. And that's what I'm following since then. And today I will not say I'm a successful, but whatever is there, whatever I have achieved is because of him.
Great. Now, it would be great if you can tell us about your most memorable case and what are your key takeaways from there.
Yeah, my most memorable case was one of the arbitration which I handled for my individual party from London. So he had purchased some flats in the project and from his hard-earned money. However, there was a dispute between the builder and my client. So that matter went into the arbitration and we fought for my client. The key takeaways like that was a first of its kind an arbitration for me because in that arbitration I learned so many things from the arbitrator, from the other side, from my client as well, and I learned that how to handle the commercial contracts, how to handle the real estate contracts, how to there were so many things which I learned about the real estate contracts more which I was not much aware about at that point of time, but during this arbitration I learned those things. And the great thing is that we won the arbitration for our client and we could recover uh, most of the money which he had paid for the project, and that was the happiest moment in my life.
Wow, that's just amazing. It's even, good to hear that, that so out of so many things that have happened, like, the difficulties that you have been through, but at the end, uh, truth triumphs, any
Yes,
day.
truly.
So, how do you look at laws pertaining to real estate in 2020, considering you just had, your most memorable case is from real estate? So, how do you look
See
at it,
now,
and how do you think that it's going to change maybe 5 years down the line?
see now because of the COVID-19 situation in the whole of the world, the in India specifically, the real estate market is down. So the builders are suffering. There are no buyers for the flats. The flats are empty. So overall, the real estate market is now down. But the best part is that the uh, enactment of the Real Estate Regulatory Authority, RERA Act in 2016, so which has given a protection to the buyers who invest their hard-earned money with the builder for the flat, and that is having a home, your own house in Mumbai is a dream for every individual. So people invest their hard-earned money in the project. They want a new house. They want a house, their new house in the new building. So they invest their money in the project, but somehow, because of the financial difficulties, the some unavoidable circumstances with the builder, the project gets cancelled, and the individual house buyer has to run around from the pillar to the post to recover that money. But when RERA Act came into force in 2016, that gave a major relief to the home buyers, because by that act, real estate regulatory authority was established, which gave which was truly for the buyers, I would say. So therefore, since 2016, there is a major change in the real estate market. But because of the COVID-19 situation, now a real estate market is little bit suffering. But I would say it will pick up in next 2-3 years. What I can understand from the market.
Thank you so much for that answer, Kiran. Tell us about the journey and the evolution of Indian Law Alliance since its incorporation.
So, India Law Alliance incorporated in 2004. It was co-founded by Mr. Anupam Dikhe and Mr. Kamlesh Kharade.
Mhm.
Since then, initially there were only two partners, Mr. Dighe and Mr. Kharade, and after that in 2015 we added another partner. Not sorry, not in 2015, 2017 we added another partner, Mrs. Shailaja Kher, and in 2019 I was promoted as a partner. So now we have a team of four partners and 20 plus associates and staff. Since 2004, when the India Law Alliance was started its journey, it has evolved in all aspects, from a small firm to a recognizable firm in the market. So we have a good clientele also, major industrialists, businessmen, big groups are our clients, and that is just because of the hard work put in by the founders of this firm since 2004. So it's been now 16 years of India Law Alliance's journey, and we have achieved a great feat in the market now, especially in the indirect access litigation, which my partner Mr. Anupam Dighe handles. So there are so many landmark cases which he has handled in indirect access. Apart from that, which I handle the real estate and arbitration part. So it's been a phenomenal journey since I joined in 2013. I am enjoying the journey for last 7 years, and it was great efforts put in by the partners since 2004 to take the firm to this level, which is today.
Thank you. So, Kiran, any insight that you would like to give about the evolution of arbitration laws in India?
Arbitration laws in India have evolved so much that, see, arbitration is a tool not to go to the courts and resolve the disputes amicably by bypassing the courts. Basically, I would rather say that. So, since an amendment in 2015 to the Arbitration and Conciliation Act 1996, the interference of the court is reduced drastically. So it is better for the parties to resolve the matter through arbitrations. Now, in 2015, the restriction time limit was put of 1 year to conclude the arbitration from commencement. So accordingly, this is a relief to the parties who have arbitration agreements between them, who wants to refer their matter to the arbitration without going to the court, to resolve the matter amicably and without spending much time to get the result. So, so amendment in 2015, a major revolution in arbitration in India.
Great. Thank you so much, Mr. Kiran, for sharing such great insights with us. And we really look forward to having a chat with you again in the future, maybe on some other trending topics in the international legal industry. For our viewers, if you like this chat, with Kiran. Please like and share this video and also subscribe to ClickAway Creators YouTube channel to appreciate what we do, and we have more coming from industry leaders. This is Bharti for Let's Talk.